team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I've come this way before, traveled through the open door, circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely sometimes, you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm offbeat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold of me. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta do, hey. It's fight for millions, take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness, yes. You can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it through like for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. Or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give insult away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going wrestle and fight this final round. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't take it personal, cause the devil is alive. Telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta do, hey.
We in here, baby. We in here. Hey, JP, Eric, JQ, what it do? What it do? Birdman, appreciate you. Nathan Smith, Yova, I truly appreciate y'all coming in here early and often, yo. No more. Let's play this trailer, man, and have some fun tonight. Let me call y'all suckers out. Y'all over here chasing Canelo. Please, please, daddy, please, daddy, please, daddy. I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
Man, too many to count, man. But you know what's not too many to count? The people that done bought the movie. Go buy the movie. Go buy the movie. Click the link. Appreciate y'all coming in here tonight, man. And it's a good night, man. We're gonna rock out and have some fun, man, tonight. And back smack that like button. Why don't you? What's up, big homie? And Knowledge, you back in here, man. How you been, man? How you been? Hopefully all is well, man. Appreciate you. Let me roll down my sleeves. Well, tonight is it's gonna be a satire night. But yeah. I don't know what else is going on in boxing. What else is going on in boxing today? But I was just sitting there thinking about last night's show and what's been going on. And I'm just like, will black media, black fighters, and black fans say, you know what? We want to put them in position of needing us. Who's going to be the first? Who's going to raise their hand and say, you know what? I'm going to go build my own table. I'm going to go build my own table because this system ain't built for me. It's not built for me. They done ostracized every fighter that has the ability to beat. I bet, and you guys say black fight. I bet they would have did the same thing to Salvador Sanchez. Oh, no, we don't want you touching none of these guys. Nah. You can't fight Marquez. The reason why Marquez and I always get them Morales or Barrero is one of those guys because he said if y'all would have fought each other, it would have cost me millions of dollars. They would have did the same thing to Salvador Sanchez, man. Salvador Sanchez would have been fighting mandatories and do what he do. But it's getting to a point where we're begging. Jamal Charlo and all the Jamal Charlo fans and all the media that want to support Jamal Charlo, tell Jamal Charlo to go build his own. Go the same way you built your own media site, the same way you didn't go apply for the LA Times or the what else? I don't know, the Dallas Star. What's some major companies? I don't know. New York Times, Washington Post, whatever, US Today, stuff like that. I'm sitting here in the barbershop, right? I built my own. You know, I built it. And I think fighters got to start thinking like that. You know, the fact that independent media outlets are advocating, we got to stop that shit. Stop advocating to be a part of a system that doesn't want you. How about you control the system? You put everything beneath you. You got Floyd where you had Amir Khan, Keith Thurman, Berto. I mean, it's so many fighters, man. Pick me, Floyd. Pick me, Floyd. Please, please, please. How about we turn the tables on them? Turn the tables. Devin Haney fans, stop begging. It's over. Stop begging. Tell Devin and inspire and encourage Devin Haney to go do his own thing. Listen, if Devin Haney can spend $1 million on jewelry, he could spend $500,000 on an opponent. All right. Encourage him. Tell him that you're going to support him. Go create your own legacy. You don't need Kamboses. Well, he's more than likely a one-hit wonder. He's going to be irrelevant next year this time. Whoever fights him of note will probably beat Kamboses. I mean, we just got to start protecting one another, fight one another. What McCallum say? If you love me, you would have fought me, right? Isn't that what he told Sugar Ray Leonard or something like? Well, it was somebody. I don't know who it was, but he told somebody that. Someone Google it and give me the exact quote. You know, you talk to so many boxing people and So I think we got to stop. Black people just begging at this point. How more disrespectful do you want this system to be towards you? I'll raise my hand. Because when they said, Fred, we want your credential, I just took it off and handed it to him. You never heard me saying, man, YouTube gave me a strike, man. They tripping, man. PBC took my credential. I'll say, you know what? I'm gonna hit PBC upside the head. I'm gonna hit Top Rank upside the head. I'm gonna hit the Zone upside the head. I'm gonna hit Oscar upside the head. Oscar got me blocked. No, Oscar literally got me blocked on all social media. Andre Ward got me blocked. I'm making an impression. I have a little bit of power. My voice. It was Marvin Hagler. Thank you. It stretches beyond. And that's where I think we gotta be. Let George Kamboses be George Kamboses, because after this fight, he's only going to be making $300,000 a fight, and he's going to be irrelevant. Trust me on that. George Kamboses is not getting out of 2023 with them belts. Okay, that was a protection clause, right? I meant to say 2022, but this time next year, he will not have those belts. Somebody else is going to have them, and it's okay. We just got to fight each other. We just got to believe in fighting each other. Canelo said, you know what Canelo said? He basically said, F you. You want payday? See, a synonym for you want payday says, get the hell out of here. You're annoying. You like a fly at a picnic. You like a fly at the family reunion, dog. Like damn, like get the fuck away. And by the way, why did it take so long for one person to create those nets? I mean, those nets are like a 2000 invention, right? Why didn't we invent that in the 70s, in the 60s? Or was it? I just saw aluminum foil at my family reunion when I was a kid. Someone should have invented that a long time ago. Just practical stuff, right? You know. But anyways, as I say that, it's just ad nauseum, dog. When do we own who we are? When do we own our position? It's like me. I own my position. I relish in being the underdog. I relish in not taking tickets. I relish in buying my own tickets to fights. The next fight I go to, I'm going to buy it. Okay. I went to the Devin Haney fight. I bought my ticket. I didn't ask Bill for a ticket. I didn't ask Bill for I don't want a credential from Bill. I don't get tickets from Sam anymore. I can't fight the system and then ask Sam for tickets. I can't fight the system and take tickets from Bill. And Bill will tell you, he will quote me. I say, I'm good. I will buy my ticket. Give it away to somebody else. Every time he's ever offered. I don't want tickets. I don't want nothing. No, I will buy my own ticket and I will make my own way, because I don't want nobody to say, Fred, remember I did this for you? Nah, it ain't happening. Ain't happening, dog. No, it's not happening. And I think we all need to have that mindset right now. We need to aggressively attack this machine. If we attack this machine, it will crumble. It's really, really simple. We always say black people got to stand up. Well, guess what? If black people stand up in boxing, it doesn't hurt us. It doesn't hurt black media and black fans to stand up against the machine. It doesn't hurt us not one bit, because we can fight. And guess what? We got to go work, take care of our family, smoke our cigars on the weekend, play pool, whatever we do on the weekends. We still are able to do that. Man, I'm just tired of the same old rhetoric, man. Fight. And like I said, when you know better, you do better. When you know better, you do better. And I too was one of those guys. Let me frame this correctly, because I was one of those guys that said, oh man, that's not fair. But here's the irony about the whole thing. In my real life, I give no excuses for myself. But in boxing, in my old days, I'd be like, oh man, it's racism. Oh, we got to do this. Okay, racism ain't changing. If it is such a thing of racism, it ain't changing, because these fighters act like it ain't no such thing as racism, y'all. Your favorite black fighter, there's only a handful that will move in a special way. But for the most part, these fighters don't believe in racism. Trust me. They go wherever the money's at, wherever they can get the most money on the deal. They still gonna fight. Y'all say Top Rank is racist? If Top Rank offered Sean Porter $4 million, he took it. He didn't say, oh no, Bob Arum's racist. And y'all bought the pay-per-view. I didn't buy it. Y'all did. But Bob Arum's racist. You got it. What's up, CB Sports, man? It's great to see you in here, man. But yeah, man, it's when are we gonna stand up? Stand up and buck the system. We cowards, man. We are cowards. Cowards. It's 2022. 2018, Fred was like, oh yeah, we a victim. And then I woke up and boxing said, Fred, you got to get the fuck out of here. You waking up too many people. You're telling too much truth. And it just started going. It started trickling down. Boop, you're gone. Boop, you're gone. Boop, you're gone. And I just smiled. You know what I said? It doesn't matter. Because you know what? I can afford to stay in the same hotel as the fighters. I can afford to buy my own ticket. And guess what? 9 out of 10 of these black fighters love me. Love me. Nah, not even in all caps, love me. Because they know I'm telling the truth, but it infringes upon them to even say it, to even stand up to the system. And I get it. I don't hold people accountable for how I perceive things. But it's just time, y'all. It's time. Dude, this begging Canelo shit is annoying. No, it's not even annoying because I've been out of the loop in boxing, so I haven't red pill. So I haven't really been watching too many videos or even reading any articles. But over the past like 6 weeks since Canelo's last fight, when was that? November? Yeah, and George Kamboses' last fight, it's just too much begging. Too much begging. Too much begging. Oh, it's going to work out. It's not going to work out. Man, yeah, Dame Dash. I mean, me and Dame Dash are like, I'm going to meet Dame Dash. He lives in Malibu. So I'm going to meet him at some point, and we're going to have a great conversation. And, but in the meantime, between time, I'm the Frederick Hawthorne of boxing. Dame Dash is the Dame Dash as a media industry or entertainment industry. And it's time. It's time for us to stand up. If another fighter comes in here and complains he didn't get the fight, you need to look at him and say, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Go and create your own. Go and create your own. It's time. It's time for us to stand up and stop waiting on these promoters. Stop waiting on these advisors to say, here's a token of appreciation. Dame Dash gonna be in here one day, and we gonna set this shit on fire. Man, there's nothing Dame Dash has done that I haven't done in terms of practicality. I mean, very little, very little. And our mindsets are very, very similar, So, yeah, Dame Dash he on that shit. It's time though. It's literally time, y'all. Dude, if another fighter comes out and asks Canelo for a fight, I'm gonna sit there and be like, come on, y'all, for real. He has a fight in May. He has a fight in September. Leave the man alone. The earliest you can fight him is May of next year. So how about you find a way to fight twice? You do yourself a favor and find a way to fight twice this year. Because y'all only fighting once a year now, once every 10 months. The average black PBC fighter is fighting one. If you take Tank Davis out of the equation, take Tank Davis out, he's fighting once every 6 months, right? Every black fighter of mention at PBC is fighting once every 10 months. Tell me I'm lying. I dare someone to call in and tell me I'm lying. Y'all father, Al Heyman, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in PBC and on earth. y'all main man Al Heyman got y'all starving, Marvin. Anyways, the phone lines are open, y'all. But it's just too much, man. It's too much. It's literally begging at this point. Canelo says, I'm busy. It's like Jay-Z. He's like, get out my ear. Don't see all these holes in here? Get out my ear. Go somewhere. Ain't that what he said in that song with Timbaland? Like, put yourself in position to be the cash cow. Put yourself in position to get 50%. Put yourself in position. Listen, Floyd did the same thing. Leave me alone. Get away. I'm going to announce who I'm fighting in February. Y'all stop begging me. But Floyd is different. Floyd loved the attention. You know, Floyd, because Floyd had that TV show on Stream TV. And see, Floyd, he's not a narcissist. He just knew how to move. He knew that he didn't have to be the villain, but it was probably the most profitable, you know, at that time. But it's just bad, man. It's just bad. We got to stop begging these dudes, man. Stop begging. We begging, y'all. We begging. We begging. And right. Someone just said, yeah, Ryan gonna cancel his fight because he saw Devin Haney with Canelo. Yeah, man. It's just, and yeah, it's at the end of the day, these black fighters just want to get paid, man. That's all they want to do. Yeah, Floyd enjoyed it. Hi, Miss Latifah. Miss Bird. Yeah, great to have you in here. Floyd enjoyed it. Floyd loved the attention. Like Floyd knows his meter is going down, like in terms of impact on the sport. So he's gonna make a splash sometime soon. He's gonna do an interview. He's gonna pick Fight Hype. He's gonna call Fight Hype, and they're gonna do an interview. And well, no, he got Tank Davis coming up soon. So that'll be good. That'll be good for Floyd. And um, Al Heyman said, "You ain't fighting in Dubai." Didn't he do a press conference? Who cares about that shit? Let's stay on topic. Anybody else want to call in and beg Canelo? Who wants to call in and beg? Who wants to call in and beg? At this point, you're basically on the 11th phone call calling that girl. Hey, you want to go out to dinner? And then you change it. Hey, you need me to pick you up something? And then you change it to I got you something. And then it changes to you wait 6 months for a birthday. Oh, I would just call to say happy birthday. And then you say, and then you realize what her favorite thing is to do, and you figure it out, and then you say, oh yeah, me and my friends are going to this place. It has great Taco Tuesday, but you've been on her timeline for 7 months, so you know she goes to that place, so you know she loves Taco Tuesday. So yeah, we're going to go see, and that don't work. Say, oh, I got tickets to see Drake. You want to go? Oh, she gonna go see Drake. So your last option is Drake. All right, Drake. But at the end of the day, what did Jamel say in the interview? Or what's up, man? Where you at? You on the road?
How you figure that?
You got a lot of background noise. What's up?
Yeah, I turned it off. I turned the truck off. What it do though, Fred?
Oh, I appreciate you, man. How you doing?
Shit, cooling.
I'm glad you
I just had to tap in off subject right quick. I was just looking at Valdez video.
Mm-hmm.
He's punching the punching bag.
Yeah.
Flat-footed as fuck, bro.
Yeah, he flat-footed. Shakur gonna have fun with him.
You think he might stop him?
No, I've never seen Shakur stop someone in a big fight. But I think he can outbox him.
Last fight.
In a big fight. I've never seen him stop someone in the Jamel, he sure did. Excuse me. I stand corrected.
You remember, because before that fight, you was like, I don't know, he might be overrated.
I remember. I was, yeah. Oh man.
So basically, you knew Shakur had it in him. Like, you know, he had the
I've
talent.
always
You just
believed
wanted
in
to see
him.
the dog.
Oh yeah. I just want to see that dog. And in order for him to be a dog, he got to be the villain. He got to be the talker, because it forces him to back up what he says. And he's doing it now. He's morphing into that guy now. He's doing a whole lot of tweeting. That's why this is the perfect place for Shakur. Y'all need to tweet Shakur, text him, whatever y'all do, and tell him to come into the shop. This is the perfect place for who he is today, because he gonna talk in here, and it's just to help him.
Yeah, Shakur got that swag about him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's confident. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Shakur know he that dude. He know he the top dog.
Yeah, he's growing. He's definitely growing, and I wish him well, man. I like him. He reminds me of my son. Like, he looks like my son to me, and he's in Newark. So I want to ask him a couple of questions about that too. So.
Hell yeah! But what you talking about today, though, Fred? All different type of shit. I just
you ain't see the topic. Oh, I appreciate it. Just black fans, media, and fighters begging Canelo. And what's the guy's name? Canelo and Canelo and Kamboses. It's just too much now. It's just too much.
Yeah, but let's
We're
be
doing
real
too
though.
much begging. We're doing too much begging.
He is the face of boxing though. That's
Yeah, I mean he is, but you know what he said? I'm busy. I'm busy. Leave me alone. I'm busy. Like how long? How long are you gonna chase the girl?
how old is Canelo, Fred?
He's probably 32.
He been doing this shit for seeming like what 15, 20 years
Yeah,
already.
he came in at 15, 16. He got
Hey,
50 fights. Y'all want to fight him with 17 fights and 20 fights. He got 50 something fights. And this ain't no pro Canelo chant either. I'm just want to encourage y'all, man. Just go build your own legacy. Oh, I'm gonna just wait for Canelo. Oh, I'm gonna just wait. Man, Jamal Charlo could have fought Laura in December. And then he could have catch weight somebody at 64. He could have fought Jarrell. Stop waiting on the dude, man. Stop waiting. That Laura Charlo fight is a good fight, and it got us a backstory to it. Because I know probably Laura was beating him when he was younger in sparring.
Yeah, but don't you think Laura, like, that dude out of his prime, Fred? He lost his step, Fred.
You got to fight somebody.
Hey, Fred, let me ask you about this. Did you see that shit when they asked Spence about Ennis? And then Spence was like, I ain't ducking nobody.
Yeah, I saw that. And
so what you think about that fight, Fred? Like right now, if they fought, you think like, I mean, to me, it'd be competitive, but I don't know about Ennis chin and shit like that. Like he got a lot to,
Yeah. Yeah, Carlos Adame is a good fight for Charlo. I think Earl wins. Like I mean, Jerron Ennis.
I mean, I got Spence too, but come on, Fred. Ennis, that dude is the
never
truth.
happen.
He seemed like he didn't.
It'll never happen. No. Why would they take that risk with Jerron? And Earl Spence got to relinquish the belts. He got to go up to 54 real soon.
Man, these welterweights, man, I don't know. These past couple years, they ain't want to fight each other. They all getting old. You know what I'm saying? The welterweight division, it's really on a decline, if you ask me. What you think about that, Fred?
Yeah,
they getting old.
Yeah, and one already retired, Sean. They definitely getting old.
So who you got for the next generation? Boots, Ennis, Virgil Ortiz. Who else?
I haven't seen Virgil Ortiz fight. But Boots Ennis. I like I just mentioned his name. What's it? Shakur. Devin.
Yeah, but they not 47 though. They ain't.
Oh, he's
they ain't
about
gonna
47. 47.
Yeah, because all the 47 top dogs old. They old.
Yeah, they very old. 47? Who's at 47? I don't know. I don't even know who's at 47. I know him. Oh, maybe Montana Love when he goes up to 47.
All
the
star power at 35, 30.
Stankonia is gonna be good. After this ever leaves, Stankonia gonna be good. Antoine Russell's gonna thank you for reminding me. Antoine Russell's gonna be solid. I haven't seen Virgil Ortiz fight, so I don't know. I got to see him fight at some point.
Chris Colbert done? He done?
Who's that? Who?
Colbert.
He's the last. What they call the last pick in the NFL draft?
Damn.
What they call him?
I forgot, but I know what you're talking about though. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, man.
He was talking all that shit on that shit with Shakur and all this shit, and he got his ass beat.
It's not that he got his. Everyone gets beat. I've been dumped before. I've been cheated on before. I've gotten into minor car accidents. I've got kicked out of college, but I went and got into another college. You know what I mean? I went and got another woman. That man ran for the 11th and 12th round. You know what I mean? Brian Norman, Keyshawn Davis. Yeah, Keyshawn Davis. Mr. Irrelevant is what they call the last pick in the NFL draft.
Yeah, but I don't think he could recover from that. I mean, he could, but to me personally, I think it's a wrap.
I wish him well. Sarcastically, it's not coming from the heart.
Damn.
Like I don't care. I don't care. Like I don't care. Y'all want me to lie and be like, oh man, I would just tell the truth. Like whatever.
Hey Fred, before I get off here though, you definitely got to get Bill on here again, man. Like when you interview Bill, those are some of the best interviews, Fred.
Because he don't agree with me. Why? Is that why?
No, it's not even that. He just keep it real. You know what I mean? Like you definitely got to get him on here more, man. For real.
He'll be on here when they announce his fight. He'll be back. He'll be back when they announce his fight. I think they're negotiating because they both quiet. They ain't even do no interviews. Oh no, Devin did do an interview. Yeah. And I didn't like that shit neither. Eddie Hearn talking about Devin Haney's chains. I don't like that, man. I don't like that. I don't that kind of moved me kind of weird. You know, like he said, what did he say? Oh, we got 2 chains. No, he said something. Can someone get that quote for me? But he said something.
But that's Bill Boy though. Eddie Hearn, that's his boy.
Well, he's paying him. He's paying them right now. So I mean, they doing deals together. So whoever, but that's every fighter though. Who's ever given them the deal, that's who they rolling with, and but I mean, I must say look like they've been doing great business together financially though, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, from a financial perspective, I would say it's a win. But from an elevator, I think Devin's stuck. And he's stuck because I saw this in 2022 now. Damn. God damn. It was 2 years ago I told Bill this. Damn. I told him this.
They got to be getting sponsored though, right? All them cars and shit he got.
I'm pretty sure Devin's working out some magic. I mean, Bill is I don't want to see if you say dummy, then he's marginalized. But Bill is an intelligent man. Like he ain't gonna they doing good stuff in terms of like I'm sure what they're doing, but in terms of boxing, I think they made a grave mistake by chasing what's the guy's name before him? Teofimo, then Loma, Teofimo, and did Kamboses. I think leave them guys alone. Go create your own legacy. Go fight Gary Russell. Make it happen.
Man, now he need to fight. That's who I want to see him fight. Tank.
Oh, thank you. Devin has to sell 2 of those chains. See, I don't like that. I don't like when people invite themselves to this quote unquote culture. You know what I mean? Like he says, thank you, D Ford. He says Devin has to sell two of his chains to make the fight. That's corny to me. I would have looked
disrespectful.
Yeah, that's totally disrespectful. That's out of line. But Hearn is in on the deal. Hearn is in on it. Hearn is in on
what? So barbershop. So is that low key their master? Because last time that's kind of what you were saying without saying that, like
Well, yeah, well, no, help me say it. What didn't I say? Yeah, all these fighters got masters. Did you see my interview with what's the guy's name? Samson Sunday? Did you see that?
Nah, Truck Sampson. I gotta tune in.
Oh, not Truck Sampson. I mean, but Truck Simpson doesn't have a master. He's very independent. But what's up, Boxy? I appreciate you coming through tonight. Yeah, you got to come on the show, Boxio, sometime, man. We got to fight sometime. We got to come on. So when we get close to the Valdez fight week, Boxio, you got to come on, man, so we can cuss each other out. All right, cool. All right. What was I gonna say? All fighters got masters. You got to watch my Samson's interview that I did Sunday.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely tune in.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, all these fighters got masters. All of them, 100% of them. 100%.
But the last time you had Bill on here, you was kind of like implicating that without really, saying it.
Well, in conversation, you articulate to communicate your message. You don't articulate to say, "Ha ha, I'm bigger and stronger than you." Nah, I wouldn't. Just like I don't curse people out, except your name is Wesley Muhammad, but outside of him, I don't do that. So I find another. Excuse me. I find another synonym. You know, like my my lexicon is fucking deep, dog, deeper than the fucking abyss. You know what I mean? I done a lot of reading. You
You
know,
see, Fred, and the last time I came on here last week, I meant to tell you, like, you should have more viewers than what you have and stuff like that. But it's like you too real. It's like you too real for the community. They hate that. It's like
uh
because you're the only one that's gonna say what they not gonna say.
uh yeah.
I mean, to me, that's the vibe I get.
Yeah, and I always can have more. And I it goes and flows. It does. It goes and flows. Like right now the channel is probably doing like a 500,000 views a month, and then it'll pick up to like 1.5. You know, it just flows like that, you know? It just flows, and um all it takes is y'all sharing it and keep sharing it, and but I don't count the numbers. You count the people you impact, you know, and that's why I never really cared, because if I cared, I would be begging for my credential.
What happened with DB?
We just disagreed. He's a Nation of Islam member, and I'm not.
Oh, and then shit just went left like that. That's pretty much what you're saying.
Not really left. Not really left. It was a peace. See you later. Oh, you moving to New York? All right. Good luck over there. That's it. It was nothing wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you for it. You know what I mean? Because I used to watch you a minute ago. You know what I mean? And then it was certain people that was over here. Now they're not over here.
Great. He's great. DB
Because it's
great.
like
He,
keep it
great
real and the
temperature guy.
motherfuckers feeling. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, he's a great temperature
that's
guy.
why I
He reads.
respect you because you not going. You're not bound down to nobody. You're
I
gonna say
can't.
what you gotta say, and that's it.
I have a son. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. But when these fighters retire, they're gonna love me. They like, Fred, thank you, man. I didn't understand when I was younger. I was doing this, I was doing that, but now I get it. I understand what you was preaching. And I'm like, well, you know, now you got to tell that young fighter, you got to tell him not to sign the top rank. Go to Mexico and fight 10 times, get 10 knockouts, get a highlight reel, get you a social media correspondent. You know what I mean? Uh find your favorite fighter, go to camp with your favorite fighter, build off of his profile. You know, but like people be going backwards. People just hang out with fighters at fights. Man, don't you know if I was 12-0 and I was 140 pounder, I'll be at Earl Spence camp right now. Shit. Hey, Earl, can I come to camp with you? Earl can't say no because he's obligated to. He's not obligated to, but he's obligated to carry another fighter. Same thing goes for Deontay Wilder or Tank Davis. You're obligated to carry the youth. You know, like whatever remix, whatever profession you have, whether you're a truck driver, whether you're a lawyer or a doctor, you're obligated when a young doctor comes in your office and says, you know what? I just need a little bit of help. You know, I mean, I'm the first person in my family to go to med school. I don't know where the hell I'm going. I don't know up from down. You know, I'm kind of overwhelmed a little bit. Yeah, they'll take you. You know what I mean? They'll take you. You know what I mean?
Earl
And
Spence in shape, Fred.
he in dumb
He in
shape.
shape.
He got a baby shag. What the fuck's up with that? He got a, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it shag. You know what I mean?
That motherfucker. Hey, Fred, when Earl went in shape, he in killer mode.
Yeah, Curl when he got the shag, right?
Yeah, that Earl Spence, he ready. He ready.
Yeah, Earl ready for sure. I don't doubt it. I can't wait to watch him. I can't wait to root for him. You know, I haven't rooted for someone really, really hard since Gary Russell. So,
have you spoke to Gary Russell since that fight?
I haven't.
You got to get him on the show, Fred, because you know Gary, he don't hold no punches, but he got to come on the show and he got to explain to us what happened that fight.
I mean,
because he talked the talk, he talked the walk, bro. Now I fuck with Gary, but he got to come on here.
He got injured.
Yeah, but Fred, at 10 days, no excuses, and then he would say the same thing. There's no excuses. He got to come on here, Fred.
He didn't make an excuse. He fought the best he could do with one hand, and he damn near won.
But did he win though, Fred? That's the thing.
I didn't score it, and I haven't rewatched the fight. Like there's no need for me to. If I'm watching a Devin Haney fight, a Gary Russell fight, a Floyd Mayweather fight, I ain't scoring the fight. For what? That's a waste of time. It's a waste of time scoring those fights. They gonna win. Simple. It's a waste of time. Now,
I ain't even watch it, but I was shocked that he lost.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. But he lost by 1 point. Whatever it is, whatever 1 point is, 115, 114, 113, 112, whatever it is. He lost by 1 round. Literally 1 round. So it was what it was.
Yeah. All right, Fred. Let me get off. Hey, I'm probably gonna hit you up next week on here, bro.
All right. Thank you, dog.
All right.
All right, peace. What's up, Deke?
Too blessed to be stressed and highly favored. Too anointed to be disappointed. What's good, soldier?
I'm great, man. What you got? What you got with us?
All right, let's go. First of all, on the last little bit right there, I thought that Gary Russell won the fight, a close fight, and I thought it was close not because he made it close. I thought because circumstances made it close. The man was fighting injured, and when a fight is close like that, if the opponent don't get a knockdown or plus knockdowns, he don't win the fight. You can't go in there and take a champion's belt on barely getting by, because Gary had this guy missing. He was swinging for the fences. Gary had him looking stupid in there. Every now and then he'll land a good, decent shot. And if he did that, if you listen to the commentators, they would almost just completely give the guy the round when Gary Russell was doing all the work. Wow. And he did this with one hand. To me, the guy really got embarrassed with an injured guy. You should have been able to at least hurt him, put him down. You never got this man in trouble. You never knocked him down. You never dominated a round. You never dominated the fight. There's no way this guy should have won that fight. This was personal against Gary Russell. They did exactly what he wanted to do. This guy sticks his chest out. He's more of an alpha male. And, he has a boss mentality. And it may rub some people the wrong way because he sometimes come out and he speaks his mind. And some people, at the top, they like for the guys that they're dealing with to just shut up and dribble. You get what I'm saying? So he's not a shut up and dribble type of guy. And they would deem him, if you will, difficult to work with. And once they label you like that, they're looking for any excuse to put you out. So he was fighting on many different fronts that night. A lot of people probably didn't understand what they was watching. They was watching a man fight on multiple fights, all in one night. And I think that's sad. And then you got what's sad to see for me. I know it sounds like a broken record, but there's no other group of people who are so willing to always come out and not support their own. They shit on their own people. Oh, he lost the fight. Oh, he got his A whooped. They go in with it too. They don't just say a majority of the people, they go in, they clown. This is self-hate. This is the perfect example of self-hatred when we act like this. And people probably won't even feel like that it's self-hate because it's coming from them. So I don't hate myself. Your actions say otherwise. You don't have to omit it to yourself or even recognize it, but your actions is saying it very loud and very clear. This is self-hate. No other group does this. If you go to the corner of a Mikey Garcia and watch his older brother, I'm just using an example. Mm-hmm. Listen at these guys when their brother coach is talking, even if it ain't the brother situation, if it's the same group of people, you'll hear man, you got to do this for your people. You got to do this for your country. You feel so it's bigger than just the fight. They'll go to the country first, and then they'll say family, country, family. We are not connected to any damn thing. So when we're not connected to any damn thing, we can shit on each other like this. We can kill each other like this, disrespect each other because we're not connected to each other or anything that's important to human life. We got to get connected, family. We so disconnected out here, man. It's sad, man. It never fails, whatever the subject matter is, as long as it's about us, we the first ones to get ahead of it and put each other down. The other people really don't have to do it because we do a good job ourselves. We do a great job. You know what I mean? We do a great job of it. And another thing I want to say to you, you tell me what you think about it. And I've been thinking about this for a minute.
Yes.
I do not want Deontay Wilder to retire having been Tyson Fury his last fight. I don't want Tyson Fury to ever say that he retired our champion. I wouldn't care who he fight. Don't let this guy be your last fight, brother. Please don't let this guy be your last fight. What you think?
I'm actually, I ain't gonna lie. I'm happy with Deontay Wilder's career.
I am too.
I'm like, I don't, but that's if you value Tyson Fury, you have that perspective, you know.
I just don't want him to have that as his last fight. That's my whole thing.
And you're not wrong for it, but I've never rooted for Tyson Fury, so I don't even like he's an overseas fighter to me, and I think Deontay Wilder gave the sport everything, dog. Like, I mean, god damn. I mean the level, his level of commitment should be the minimum of all of us. His commitment to that third fight was amazing, dog.
Oh my goodness.
Like it got canceled. He went and worked. I was talking to Tay Jones through the whole process. And shout out to Tay Jones, man. Go subscribe to his channel.
Good brother. Good brother. Shout out.
And they went to Miami. Then they go back to Alabama, and he built the ring. So his level of commitment is just insane, man. What more can you ask for a man? Tyson Fury has Deontay Wilder's number. And can Deontay Wilder beat him? Yes. It takes a perfect Deontay Wilder. You know, Deontay Wilder got to be first, you know, and he has to figure that out. I know Deontay Wilder will love to fight him again. I'm happy, man. Like, he gave us everything. Man, that man he gave us a lot, man. He gave us a lot. And yeah, I'm not content. I'm happy. Like, I'm fulfilled. Like, I root for him like everything in me, in my fabric of existence, roots for Deontay Wilder. So it's annoying on fight night. It feels good. It feels good when we're in here bullshitting, you know what I mean? It feels good to be a Deontay Wilder fan. But Saturday night, oh my God, it is the worst. And you know, so it's like, and I told myself, I'm never gonna love a fighter again. But I totally get where you're coming from. Like from just from a competitive perspective, like, you don't want your nemesis being the person throughout your life be like, oh yeah, I retired you. You know, from that perspective, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
And here's another thing also, like, when I look at this brother and I listen to some of his clips, because I do that every so often, but it's on him, and he has to be led spiritually to do so. I anticipate, if it's to be, I anticipate him to stand on what he said that he was going to. That's why I say, and I just started it out with the fight just to give a foundation that this should not be his last fight.
Mm-hmm.
But he was doing something with what he called his platform. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He stood on a platform at the highest level.
At the highest, literally at the highest. You're right.
At the highest level.
Mm-hmm. You're absolutely right.
And he put both hands in front of his mouth and he yelled across the universe,
Okay.
my people, till this day.
Mm-hmm.
I will use my platform till this day until my people get justice.
Yeah.
There's a platform that he built.
Yeah, I agree.
I cannot tell him to stand back on it. I can't say that he's off of it. But if it's to be, his people await him. Whether that has anything to do with the ring or not, there's a higher platform that he built because of it. What say you?
I say we can be that in our community.
Absolutely.
You know, it starts in the home. You know, we could be that with our neighbors. It only takes one. Deontay Wilder was the one. And that energy and that unwavering spirit that he has, I believe that you can do that in MIA. I can do that in LA. So Oklahoma can do it in Oklahoma, you know, and so on and so forth.
Now, the reason why I said that, there's an inner love within me, you, all of us who love that young man, right? There's a platform, again, to repeat myself, at the highest level that he stood on. And when I say his people await him, if it is to be so, if he stands there and do that, there's a younger generation that's coming behind that would look at him. See, because we got, just like he said, we pop up everywhere. See, we pop up everywhere. If God has blessed you with something, you want to fulfill it, then have a glass half full. Regardless of who you are. You don't have to be Deontay Wilder. Back to your point. My hood, but again, when the platform is so big and so high, you can bring in many more. But we all got to do our part. I get that, and we should, and we're supposed to. We're supposed to do that. But again, if it is to be so, I think people will welcome him. It's simply what I'm trying to say. That he is loved, and he should not forget that. People receive him and all the good things that he can bring. And see, a lot of people do things behind the scenes. And I listen to you. I'm very sure that you do things behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know about. Blessing people and taking care of people. Everything don't have to be out in the open. But people know who you are because you bless them. You put a little sunlight where it was dark. And everybody don't know these things. And sometimes when people don't know this thing, they can misjudge you and call you this and call you that. But people don't know you're working behind the scenes. And that's a great thing. And that go back to your point. We all should do that. And the reason why I talk like this, family, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to say something that I'm going to be honest. Sometimes, but I pray about it. But sometimes I be about to give up on our people. It's like sometimes our people make me feel like it's them gone too far. It's almost no hope. But I have to pray that I thought I'm human. I think like, because the killings, the disrespect, it just, sometimes I feel like we just too far gone to pull us back. Like, what can help us out of this? So that's why I think about the ones who can do something that have these platforms. See, I'm gonna speak from the poor man perspective, right? A lot of us, we don't have what the man have at the top. And if we did, we'll do more. You'll see more. At least we say that. Some of us will really do that, but some of us say that, and when we get there, we don't do that. I've seen plenty of it. But the man at the bottom, bro, really want to know how to get out of that condition. Don't know how to get out of that condition, whether it's education, whether it's being in and out of jail and chain gang, records all jacked up, feel like won't nobody hire him. He have no skill set. Nobody's taught him. They've took out the workshops out of the schools where you can learn. Coming out of high school, you already working right because you don't learn the skill set I'm not talking about my regular school, all this stuff. But what about the people who are in power? And I don't mean the government. I mean our own people who has the knowledge, who has the wealth, that can teach, that can help, that can create and teach the young ones how to create, teach them how to be business minded, teach them how to build and manage a business, how to build and manage credit, bank accounts, teach them how to survive. There's projects all over America. People want out. They don't really want to be there. They claim it because that's the only set they know. But they dream is but one day to get out of that situation, not just for themselves. Guess what the first thing they think of? Man, when I make it, man, I'm going to build my mother a home. They think about what can they do for them. This is a child. Thinking about what can he do to get his mother out of this situation. A child not being selfish enough, even though the child should be selfish because it's just a child. But the child is thinking about what can I do to get my mother out of this situation. That's happening every day and every night. No food in icebox. Hey man, I love you, brother. You know, I just hold out hope for our people that one day we can turn this around. One day we can turn this around because we still having babies being born into this. And we got to have a turning point where everybody, how can I say this? Where the people who are making it are just going on about their business and not looking back. You don't have to go back and live there, but turn around and teach them how you did it. And each one teach one, seriously. To turn that situation around. Let it be a mass movement of turning it around, going back into those neighborhoods and turning things around. It can be done if we really want to do it. We have enough millionaires and billionaires in our own communities to turn this around and put in a program that, look, if we're going to work with this community, guess what? Let's bring these guns and this dope up out of our communities. We'll give you jobs in replace. We'll make sure you don't have to depend on that gun. We'll make sure you don't have to depend on that dope. We'll make sure that you're not guaranteed to go to jail or prison or hell. But this is what the deal is. But they're not going to believe you off lip service. You have to truly go in there with a real plan to turn it around. and they got to see action and not lip service. It can be done, but do our people really want to do it? That's the point. Hey, man, love and bless, man. I love you, brother. I'm gonna call in again. You know me. Oh yeah, I seen your thing on IG, man. Where you finished up, man.
Oh yeah, it was just I got so many clips. Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago, but yeah, we're done. We're in post set. I got a great editor, man. He's phenomenal.
Right.
I just got to keep him energized, But May 19th.
Can you give me a mind sample of what's going on with the film for real, so I can know what to expect without you really giving it away?
Huh? The trailer is coming. I'll just say this: if I would have did this film in 1965, I would have got assassinated.
Ooh,
yeah,
man, what we doing now?
Well, you'll find out. I'm just keeping it a buck.
It's gonna shake things up harder than the first one.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's how I live my life, man.
I
was a wide receiver in college. I went forward. You know what I mean? I wasn't backpedal.
Woo! All right, brother. Love you. I'm gonna talk to you later.
All right, peace.
Yes, sir.
Working my fave. Hey, hey, when he was talking, I was listening to this song. I mean, not listening to it, but things will work in my favor. Yeah, that's Deacon. That's Deacon, man. He always take us to church. Hey, when Deacon calls in, he gives us 2 Sundays worth of messages. Anyways, man, appreciate you, Deke. Hey, so yeah, man, it's as we dive back into Canelo and all them. But yeah, man, it's and Deacon had some points too about like sometimes you want to give up. I do that. Yesterday I was in the give up mood. Fucking, I'm moving to the mountains, dog. Jay-Z telling these people to crip walk and wear that blue attire, but we'll talk about that another time because I was having fun with this Canelo shit, dog. I ain't gonna even lie. All these slave ass black fighters begging for a fight. Fight each other. How the hell? Listen. How the hell is Boo Boo Andrade not relevant and he's a champion, right? But on the flip side, here's what I don't get. How we're so stupid. Boo Boo Andrade is a champion. Well, he's not now, right? Yeah. He's a champion, right? And then they go to Canelo and be like, you gotta fight him. He's a champion. Charlo or whoever else he is. But they never say, Andrade, Charlo, fight each other. Fuck Canelo. Canelo's gonna run out of opponents eventually. Canelo is do y'all understand what pay-per-view means? Canelo wants maximum dollar for his pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Like, and I think these fighters are just retarded, man. Like, why hasn't Jamal Charlo had a fight? Why is he fucking following Canelo around? Where you at, Canelo? You in Miami, Canelo? Oh, I'm a charter. It's COVID, so I'm gonna charter a private jet to go watch Canelo fight. Huh? Terrence Crawford. I'm gonna go watch Canelo fight. Canelo ain't never been to none of y'all fucking fights. You know what I mean? I can see if he's in your hometown, you ain't got shit to do. I get it. But to charter a private plane to go see Canelo when it costs $80 at home, you spend $80,000? You got to make this shit make sense. Now, or I could see if it was an Al Heyman presents. That's what Al Heyman says. Al Heyman presents. If it was an Al Heyman presents show, then by all means, you get free tickets. You know, Al always has the extra rooms. You can stay in the hotel if you like. That's a little bit different, right? But god damn, y'all follow this nigga to Miami to fight Yeardrum? Y'all, man, y'all gotta be, I mean, like for real. Like enough is enough. If I'm in Charlo camp, I'm like, Charlo, you gotta get a fight, dog. Stop chasing his ass. Like, how many girls do y'all have? Or are you pursuing a girl right now, or are you chasing? I learned in football. Here's what I learned in football. He says, Fred, you don't chase people. You pursue them. You got to take the correct angle. Y'all motherfuckers just be chasing. You might as well just have a cane. You might as well just have a walking stick. Y'all just blind. Just like, oh, I'm going to run into her one day. You know what I mean? God damn. Stop asking the same girl out 9 times. It ain't over. If you ain't got Drake tickets, she ain't gonna see you. That's it. She done had a steak already. She done been to Taco Tuesday. She has her own burrito spot. She has her girlfriends. She has a motherfucker that's fucking her. She has a motherfucker paying her bills. She has a motherfucker that can take her to dinner. She got all of that. You have no place in her life. Y'all have no place in Canelo's life. Get over it. Get over it. It's over. You got to take the correct angle and pursue. The correct angle to get Canelo is to corner his ass. You got to beat Andrade. You got to fight David Benavidez. Or you just follow his ass. Who did he just beat? Jack Smith? What's his name? What's up, Taiwan? What's the UK guy's name? You know what I mean? Like, what's the guy's name? The 168 pounder? I know he went up to 175. But fuck, go fight the white dude from the UK. Charlo, go fight him. Go fight John Ryder. Go fight Daniel Jacobs. I know he's at 75, but god damn. Demetrius Andrade, stop chasing these motherfuckers. Payday? You want payday? Yeah, I want payday, but he ain't giving you one. Callum Smith. I couldn't think of his name to save my life. Yeah, go fight Eardrum. Go fight Callum Smith. Go fight Billy Joe Saunders. Go fight like you fight his opponents. And the fans gonna pick up on it. You're gonna gain momentum. Momentum. Just like this. If something happens to a black fighter in boxing, I'm one of the first pages boxing fans go to. I don't care if you're Mexican. I don't care if you're white. I don't care. They all say, I want to hear what Fred got to say about what happened to Deontay Wilder. If something bad happens to a black fighter, my numbers go skyrockets. And that's the same thing that can happen to these fighters. Go get your own. How many times do how many times do Mr. Haney and I got to have a conversation? You got to go get your own. You're not getting Lomachenko. You're not getting Teofimo Lopez, same promoter. If you don't get Loma, you're not getting Teo. All right. I don't know why we believe that shit, And 3, you're not getting George Kamboses. It's not a matter if you're better than him. It's not a matter if they're doing you wrong. They're doing you dirty. It's boxing. You are an invited guest. You didn't create your own legacy. You got to create your own boxing. Just like I created my own media. Go fight Rocky Fielding. Rocky Fielding is prepared to get knocked out. Rocky Fielding would be so excited to get $1.2 million to come to America and get knocked out again. Trust me. I know he would. Somebody fight Rocky Fielding. Somebody, please. Y'all motherfuckers on your knees. Like, how many times you gonna pray to the east? Pray to the east. Well, you're fucked up because Canelo's south. He's in Mexico. You're praying in the wrong direction. Pick up your carpet and turn it. Turn it to 6 o'clock. God damn. Like it's getting too much now. Feel free to call into. It's just getting out of hand now. It's getting out of hand. It's totally getting out of hand. Like, now it looks like you begging. Stop begging the motherfucker. Canelo, you could say Canelo's cherry picking, but who's the black fighters fighting? The black fighters are cherry picking too. The black fighters are fighting worse. This motherfucker fought somebody with one leg. He fought Highland. Highland had a torn ACL. And then he fought Carabao, roll ball, whatever. He's a career. His last 6 fights, he's been injured in every fight. And then you got Who's the other guy? I don't know who he's fought. I mean, 626. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, Fred?
Hey, what up?
Good. I got a few questions. It's probably going a little bit off topic, but
Okay.
first, because I see you with the Crenshaw
Yeah.
sweater on. But do you know the history and the name behind Crenshaw?
Yeah, but we're doing a great job on this topic. But feel free to share though. Maybe you can enlighten somebody.
Yeah,
I was rolling
because
too, man. God damn. What's the history
and you
behind it?
was
So I know.
rolling.
What's the history behind it?
And you was rolling, but yeah, but you know, for all type who listening, because and the reason why I asked, because yeah, I want to get your input in it or your opinion, because you know how Black Americans like to take something as negative and turn it into a positive. For instance, in the N word. So no matter what, you will probably not you, but individual might think, should we say it? Should we not? We took it as a negative and made it into a positive, made it into a noun. So, but with the Crenshaw is that it was a white man back in 1920, I think 1930s. He owned Crenshaw, you know, and the one that's there today. So he evicted all the Black people, and you know, just the same thing as like the 1930s. And so I was saying, like, why everybody with the Crenshaw shirt on if they know the history behind that, because I know me and you real big on that. But yeah, you know, just with so Crenshaw, like he was basically a racist guy, but now you seeing, you know, all these other gangs that talk about, hey, it's my neighborhood, this is Crenshaw, and every time we have a Crenshaw shirt on, shoot, man, we branded his last name. And I know that you know me, you big on that with Brandon, and you know me, the last name and all that. So I would just, you know, for the viewers out there, if they really study or if they really know about Crenshaw, you know, and I'm surprised that, you know, out there in Los Angeles, well, I'm in LA too, that you know, the power is meant to be, haven't changed that name. You know, to something else, because that name is rooted with type of racism, like America was founded on. So, you know, just every time a person just wear that Crenshaw, and that's what brought to my mind as well. So that's one of my questions. My other question also is, I was trying to see if you had the opportunity, man, to go to in the Tupac Museum and
no, I haven't, because I'm not taking my son, and I've been spending a lot of time with my kids, so I gotta find time to go. I'm not taking my kids to that, so, and I'm around them all day, every day, especially now, you know. So I gotta find a day where I can go, you know, but I will at some point though, for sure.
Okay, yeah, because I just went there on Sunday last night, and it was great.
Oh,
so
dope.
It opened my eyes to more of the history of Tupac, and you know, just you know, man, just get some more insight of his mom. You know, and you know, man, just reading about his mom and just seeing the artifacts and everything, is that, man, is shoot, man, we lost a lot of great people. But also, could you put a Tupac on that same, I won't say pedestal, but would you put Tupac on that same level as a Malcolm?
No, he didn't get there yet. He didn't get there yet. No, he wanted to, but he was so young that the demons dominated him, and he had great moments of clarity. Because he came from the movement, and he's really an artist. Tupac was more me than Snoop Dogg or Suge Knight. He was more cornballish than anything else. He just had the gift of articulation. His gift of articulation was like through the roof, you know. And his level of conviction comes from his parents, the same as Malcolm X. Earl Little followed his Marcus Garvey and his mom, so they were unwavering, and so was Mrs. Shakur or Miss Shakur, you know, and with the Black Panther Party. So I thought that he wasn't there yet, but similar to Malcolm, he went to jail in his early 20s and came out, and but he wasn't there yet. He had definitely had the potential, definitely. And and even in his music, he has moment of clarity. He has moments of clarity, but then he also, he goes another direction too.
Right. And my last thing is that I don't know if you ever read this book, but I advise man to get this book. It's very good.
Okay.
Matter of fact, it's great.
Okay.
It's called A Negro with Guns.
A Negro with Guns?
Negroes with Guns. Yeah.
Oh,
it's
Negroes
by
with Guns.
Robert F. Williams. And I heard about this book from a documentary that they did with Huey P. Newton. Is that like he was reading this book before like he was assassinated, and like he was big on this book.
It's only 132 pages.
So man, wherever man you get a chance, that book is very deep and it's very informative, and it's crazy because man, the world didn't want to put that out because that it shows that doing back in those times, the civil rights era, and Black people wasn't just getting beat up and all that. It was certain parts in the world that the Black people had guns and stand their ground and protect them in their city from the Klan, from the police officers and everything.
Gotcha.
So the world just want to make it look like the Black people just laid down and all that, but it was still a group of people who stood up and fought. But yeah, man, just check it out. The Negroes with Guns with Robert F. Williams, and it's great, man. It's good.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Oh, no, that's love, man. I appreciate you tuning in.
All right,
one. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go visit. They got Tupac, I Ain't Wake Me Up When I'm Dead or Wake Me Up When I'm Alive, something like that. It's down in downtown LA. Everything boxing. What's up, big homie? So I'm tired of, hey, Keon, I'm tired of these fighters begging, dog. I'm so tired of it, man. Like, get you a cooperative side bitch. I shouldn't even say bitch, but we're nigga side. We in the barbershop. Get you a cooperative one. You just go over there, you bring her food, she give you the pussy, you pay a percentage of her rent, you pay her car note, but you just pay her for the level of comfort. You pay her to go over Thursday afternoon and just hang out. That's what you pay her for. You don't, like she knows her role. Like, but goddamn, you over there chasing a side girl and she just walk right by you and you show up the same time. You check your mail at the same time every goddamn day. She doesn't even know you exist. You stink to her. You are midget to her in your eyes. You the ugliest person in the world. And that's how Canelo views y'all. Canelo's like, you know what Canelo says? That nigga, that Mayate Charlo, that's what he's calling y'all. He's really, when he says I'm busy, that's a synonym for Mayate. Leave me the hell alone. God, it's just like, y'all got to stop begging, man. Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, what you got on my 40? What, man?
I got a question for you.
Oh, shit.
Would you vote for a comedian to be your mayor?
Would I vote for who?
Or a former comedian? Would you vote for a comedian to be your mayor?
Oh, I would vote for Ray Grant. Yeah.
Oh, you hip? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I would. Why not? He's not indoctrinated yet. Give him a chance.
Yeah. I was saying that because comedians usually always find a way to sneak the truth in the jokes about a lot of things, and people will go back and be like, oh wow, this dude was talking about this politician, this law, this bill, and these news reports, and people will go back like, wow, that person was actually telling the truth behind their jokes. So, and they can get away with it. They're known to get away with it because people laugh and think it's it's not serious. So, yeah, I was just thinking about that because I saw that. All right, that's out the way. So you cool with that, and hope. What do you think about Munguia getting offers from both PBC and Top Rank to fight their champions?
Munguia got an offer from. He got an offer from who?
Got an offer from Top Rank and PBC to fight Jonik Beck, Akhmadaliev, I think his name is.
And who did PBC offer?
Jamal Charlo.
Do we know that for sure?
Yeah. Golden Boy and Mugia is aware of both offers, and Mugia himself is thinking about fighting Jamal Charlo.
Oh, good. But still, he needs to put. Yeah, I mean, is he a champion at 160? I haven't seen Mugia fight in a long time. Is he a champion at 160?
No.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
he's just the mandatory challenger for both the WBO and the WBC.
Oh, so he's a mandatory. So he's gonna pick which mandatory position he wants. Okay. Well, I mean, y'all say PBC. Wait, PBC. Y'all say PBC got Bob is cheap and PBC got all the money, so PBC should get the fight.
Yeah, he's him and Golden Boy are thinking about going for the Charlo fight, and if he does, it'll be a Showtime fight, main card in July. That fight will be in July.
Okay, well, so, if that don't happen, you got to fight Lara. You got to fight Lara or move up or see if you can catch weight Darrell. If Darrell is middle 30s. I don't think he can go to 134, but 164. So, but I think you got to make a fight. And he ain't doing no interviews. He ain't doing shit. Jamal Charlo ain't helping this case. The fans don't really.
Everything boxing. That's not true. PBC has done business with Golden Boy.
That was a mandatory. That was a mandatory with Gary Russell. It's a mandatory. Good.
No, but this is it. Mugia is a mandatory. So, and he can't keep passing up his because he's passed up his mandatory spot a couple of times now, and I think there's only a limit because if he keeps doing it, I think he gets invalidated from the position of mandatory for a year or so. He can't go and get ranked in the top 5 for a year or something.
Well, he better have a backup plan because Oscar is not giving. I don't think he'll give him to her. I don't think so. I don't know. I would like to see that fight. I haven't seen Mugia fight in a long time though.
Yeah, he just recently fought.
How good is Mugia? He fought on a Friday night or something, right?
Yeah,
I remember that. Yeah, I didn't see it though.
He fought one of Barry Hunter's fighters.
Who did he fight?
I knew that was going to be a guy, an undefeated fighter named Dimitri Ballard, who was very untested. Yeah. So he got him out of there early.
Okay.
But Mugia is a good fighter. I'm not going to call him no bum. We know he's a good fighter. That's why we want to see him fight good fighters because we don't want to see bums fight bums. But Mugia's style is basically a hard-nosed power puncher who's trying to change to a counter puncher. To an aggressive counter puncher. They're trying to change him so he won't get hit so much and be available because he does get hit a lot. And they're trying to make him, be able to counter punch while still coming forward.
Well, so, I mean, at the end of the day, Al got $100 million to spend. What are you gonna do with it?
Right? Oh yeah, you're right. He did it all for that Canelo. They get to watch him.
Yeah. And Al got to stop giving away free tickets, man. Make these fans pay for these fights, man. You gotta make it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Like half the actors in my movie was gonna do it for free. Not half, but I would say about 4 of them would have done it for free. Like, no, I gotta pay you. Right. You know, like you gotta make these fans go back to paying for fights. You gotta take it back to the center. You know, thank you, Mamba mentality. And but it's time, man. Al gotta make boxing. You know, he tried to steal the fans by papering the stadium and giving away free tickets. He wanted to pull away the ratings and the fans. But now it's time. The fans deserve to pay. The fans actually want to pay. You know, we're addicted to being consumers. So,
right. So that's my because I got at least two more questions.
Oh shit! Not at least you got 2 more.
It's some good ones. It's good ones. So next one is with that $100 million
definitely a promoter budget, too, for sure.
With that $100 million budget and over 200 fighters, I think he has over. What would you do? Would you do a tournament? Like have tournaments in different weight classes?
Yeah, hell yeah! I would do a tournament. I would do a $2 million tournament for the under fighters, you know, or a $1 million tournament, like for the people who ain't made $1 million. He knows who ain't made $1 million. Yeah, get boxing exciting again. Like I watch. Do you watch hockey in the finals? If it's a game 7,
who don't? That shit is so intense.
Oh no, I don't watch hockey. I don't watch hockey, but I can watch a game 7.
I always watch like those games that I usually don't watch unless it's the finals, like the last game.
I don't watch baseball, but if the Yankees aren't playing and it's a game 7, I'll watch it. I'm not a Dodger fan, but I went because it was what you're supposed to do as a sports fan, you know. So and those and so yeah.
So for me, I would feel like with a
yes, go ahead.
Wait.
No, I'm just agreeing with you. Oh, you're agreeing with me.
Yeah, that $100 million budget, I will promote these fighters. I'll try my best to get Earl Spence more advertisement, because it's a shame that in other countries these fighters, they have like 5 to 7 losses and have like a bunch of sponsors. So I think it's guys like Spence, Wilder, the Charlos. I know a lot of people don't like them, but that's just the
Charlos is so far away. The Charlos done fucked up their whole brand. They done fucked up their whole cha-cha. I'm serious.
They're controversial. And controversy sells.
He did an interview. Someone said he did an interview today. Did you watch it?
Oh yeah.
Did you watch it?
It was classic Jermell Charles.
Oh, so he was just talking. He just
no. Listen.
Was he coherent?
He did some stuff you would like.
Oh, he did. What did he say?
Stuff I think he went in on the WBC.
Oh, good.
The sanctioned bodies. He exposed Al Heyman's stuff. Like he basically was told not to say the stuff he was talking about. Basically, like
someone sent me that. I did watch that clip.
Yep.
Someone sent it to me, and they said I didn't watch the full interview. It was like an hour, and I know y'all would come in and tell me. But he said he fought the last fight. It was like a clip. He fought the last fight, and it was no drug testing, right?
Yep.
And I'm like, how the hell? Oh, you sent it to me. Thank you, Birdman. Thank you, dog. And I'm like, how the hell you in a motherfucking 4-belt fight and
no drug testing.
No drug testing? Al put you in the ring with no drug testing? What type of shit is that?
Drug tested once. Only drug tested once, and that was that. And
how the hell Al put him in the ring for 4 belts and no drug testing?
Yeah,
his name ain't Manny Pacquiao.
I'm starting to think some of these PBC fighters are getting set up for it. I heard somebody mention that some of these fighters are getting set up in some weird ways, and I'm starting to. I know conspiracy theory.
No, it ain't no fucking conspiracy theory. They did it to Gary Russell.
Yeah, I'm starting.
And if Earl bringing 35,000 people, if Earl bringing 30,000 people on the 16th, shit, fuck Terrence Crawford. Fuck, I'm about to fight one more Mexican, maybe 2 more Mexicans, and I'm fighting this motherfucker May 2023. I'm fighting Canelo May 2023, and I'm getting my 20 million.
Shit.
I'm keeping it a buck with y'all. If Earl can bring in 30, all he got to do is bring in 30,000 fans. That's it. I mean, that's it. That's a lot of people. But if he can do that, shit.
That's something out Jerry World.
Yeah. I mean, you can always go back to Terrence Crawford, but you can't go back to Canelo.
Well, Crawford is older than Canelo, right? I think so.
Yeah.
And I feel like between the two, who's more susceptible to losing? Definitely Crawford, because he's older. Eventually, he's going to run into a big power puncher that's going to have no problem trading with him. And Crawford, he likes to stand there and square up with and might knock him out. But I also want to get your thoughts on was it Stephen Fulton versus Danny Roman in July?
I mean, he's from LA, Daniel Roman, but god damn, like it's gonna be a tough fight. It's gonna be a tough fight. It's gonna be a very tough fight for him, but he'll get past it. Daniel Roman is like oatmeal with white sugar. You know what I mean? Like brown sugar tastes better, but Daniel Roman is like cane sugar in your oatmeal. Like it's good, but that brown sugar is a lot better. You know what I mean? Like it's just better. It's just better. He's a consistent guy. He's gonna catch everything. He's gonna go 10 rounds. Stevie Fulton ain't gonna stop him. He's just a very good fighter. Very good fighter. Yeah. Very, very good fighter. And his dad is awesome. If you ever met his dad is awesome. So I wish him well. He's an LA guy. He's an underappreciated guy. He's given a lot to the sport of boxing. He's lost the big fights, but he's given a lot to the sport. So I wish Daniel Roman well, but I'll be rooting for Stephen Fulton.
Yeah, me too, Fred. That's a great fight. It's a great matchup between two proven champions. I think Fulton should be on people's pound for pound list. He doesn't get no respect because Al Heyman and PBC isn't promoting him right or correctly. Fulton is one of the best as far as underrated.
We got to get him back in here. I'm gonna call him.
Yeah, you have to.
Next after the 16th. I'll call him. When is that fight? When's that fight? September?
I think in June or July.
Oh, he's fighting soon. He fought in November, right? October.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
More likely gonna be June.
Yeah. Okay, good.
But site to be determined. They haven't determined the site yet, so they're still looking. But yeah, it's a great fight. Fulton is an all-around fighter. He can box.
Nah, Fulton's a bad boy. Fulton's a bad boy.
He's very good.
Got a great mindset. Right?
Honestly, Ramon can honestly do it all a little bit too.
Yeah, I've told you he's oatmeal with white sugar. I mean, it's just
so it's gonna be interesting to see how Fulton does against somebody that can actually do it all as well. Usually he's fighting somebody who's very one-dimensional. Very one-dimensional. So I think it's gonna be the first time he fights somebody that if he wants to box, that dude's gonna be willing to bang. If he wants to bang, that guy's gonna be boxing.
Right.
So I'm picking Fulton by majority decision. It's gonna be a tough fight. It ain't gonna be no unanimous. I don't think it's unanimous. I think it's gonna be a close fight. So shout out to Fulton. He's always gotten the tough fights. He's got no respect. And it's sad that he doesn't get a lot of shout outs because he's fighting back to back really tough fights.
Yeah, he get a lot of respect because that's three. He fought Figueroa,
Angelo Leo,
New Mexico, and then this guy. Yeah.
Angelo Leo, Figueroa, and now he's fighting him Danny Roman. He's not gonna get the MJ fight. He wants the MJ fight. I heard that's over in the zone. He's not gonna be able to get that fight. He might as well just move up to 126 and fight Gary Russell.
Yeah, if Gary Russell can make 26 forever. So yeah.
Yeah. So but yeah, that's my call for it.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks.
It's pretty simple. So,
vote Red Grant. Vote Red Grant. Appreciate you.
All right.
Peace. Yeah, man. It's we talked about that, Micah. You missed it. So what? He ducked him. Now what you gonna do about it? Okay, he ducked him. He been ducking him for 4 years. You gonna keep on begging? I mean, we the most beggingest niggas ever. I mean, it's been 4 years. 154, 160. Now he trying to be the mandatory at 68. God damn. That's like hoish mentality, dog. Stop chasing the motherfucker. Stop chasing him. You know who you should chase? You should go to Houston. Go to Houston. You got Jared Hurd down there, and you got Jamal Charlo. How about y'all three fight? Y'all three create this triangle. I don't think Jared Hurd gonna make 54. If he does, he's amazing. I think he's a 160 pounder now. Y'all create this Texas triangle, and y'all fight each other. Why is it so hard? You got Jared Hurd, you got Laura, you got Canelo, you got Charlo, you got Boo Boo Andrade. You got Adame. Adame had a great performance a while back. Him. You have the guy overseas that got the father that's a fighter. The light-skinned brother training with Roy Jones. You got him. You have I mean, there's so many. If Triple G want to come back, but like these 6 fighters I just named, y'all can fight each other. And it's not expensive. Like I don't know, man. I just know the end game. These fighters gonna be so. Here's what's gonna happen when they get 35. They gonna hate Al Heyman. They never gonna say it. You know who they gonna tell? They gonna tell me. They gonna end up hating Al Heyman because Al Heyman had them fighting once every 10 months in their prime. And then they gonna wake up and be like, hold up. Al never overpaid me. Al underpaid me. You know why he underpaid me? Because I only fought once every 10 months. I never fought 3 times in 1 year in my prime. He got over on me. And I felt for the okie doke. Ah, I see. Got me, dog. You got me. And then they gonna be on the B side. And then they gonna be going from Top Rank, PBC, the Zone, just looking for a check. Like, where can I get in? Where can I get in? You know what I mean? And the fact, and you're right, Mamba, they afraid to lose they how many L's have I taken in boxing? I got my credentials taken. Kenny Porter got one off on me. I've taken a few L's. I'm not undefeated. Frederick Hawthorne is not undefeated. Do I want my get back? Hell fucking yeah. But it's over. It's over. I'm not going chasing it. It's an L. I lost it. Boom, boom, bang, bang. Right? Kenny knows I'm not afraid of him. La-di-da-da. He won. It's over. He won, right? I'm 30-2, and I'm on top of the world right now. Frederick Hawthorne is 30-2, and I got my own belt. I got my own belt. It's the Barbershop Conversations World Championship. I got my own belt right now, and I'm happy to the motherfucker. I'm happy to the motherfucker right now. What's up, Charles?
It ain't like Kenny stole on you. He didn't take one. He just kind of like pushed your face back a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was the fact that he did it, right? And it's humiliating. You don't put your hand in another man's face,
right?
Let alone push it back with an aggressive gesture like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's disrespect.
Yeah.
And I'd have laid that nigga out like a Christmas dinner, man.
Yeah, I tried to. Do you respect how I responded? I know you do.
Well, I when you pushed this woman, I was like,
I didn't push her. I tried to get around her. I never touched her. I never touched her.
But yeah, your aggressiveness was going forward, but it's like almost like she hopped in the way.
Yes, he pushed her in the way. He hid behind her.
Yeah, that's what he did. He actually hid behind his bitch. Yeah. Who does that? That's like holding a baby up when the shooters.
That's kind of like New Jack City, right? And a little black girl.
Yeah, that's like what he did. Like what he said, he grabbed the baby. That's like holding a baby up.
Yeah,
that's the most.
I had him lined up.
Thing
Marcus Watson grabbed my right hand. I had him lined up. Look, I was gonna take
Fred.
Yes,
that's the most cowardly thing a person can do.
Right.
Is hold somebody up, a woman or a baby in front of you. I mean, what are your thoughts?
I mean, obviously, I'm gonna say yeah. I'm the victim. I'm the loser, not the victim. I'm the loser. Shit, hell yeah,
okay,
hell yeah, hell yeah.
Fred,
you know,
listen, we only saw that glimpse of the video. Set this thing up for us. Like, what's the backstory? You never did talk about that.
It's no point. It's no point. It's no point. It's like,
okay,
like 4 years.
Set it up for that day. For that day,
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. If I would have seen it, I would have countered.
You didn't see it coming?
No, I would have caught it. I would have caught it. All you gotta do is put your hands up. Like, you know, it wasn't nothing fast.
But didn't he say something? He
didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. It was in my peripheral. I didn't see it, and I was talking to the guy from ES News, and I didn't see it. I really didn't see it. So, anyways, he got one. I'm 30-2, and I'm a world champion. What's up? Niggas don't want to hear about that shit. We done talked about that shit to a nauseum. What's up?
Exactly. These niggas don't want to fight each other, man. It's
say it again.
You heard it, Wolf.
Say it again. Let me get you.
My nigga, this is dedication. This is anti-hesitation. This is a real nigga celebration.
Just say the shit. Just say the shit.
One of them scared to fight. The other one's glad of it.
Yeah, man.
It's just called selling wolf tickets. It's called selling wolf tickets. And you know what? I used to tell them niggas, man, I ain't fuck around with that shit. Everybody knew me. Like, you can talk all the shit you want, motherfucker. When you talking shit, I'm on vacation. When you put your hands on me, that's when I go to work. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's it, motherfucker.
Right.
Talk that shit like a bitch. Because you put your fucking hands on me, I guarantee you're going to have at least one tube coming out.
Is that Charles?
Icy.
That's Charles.
Charles.
Who that?
What you talking about, Charles?
I don't know. The guy that just interrupted. He just really just interrupted your show. Like he just literally just.
Oh, is that Kyle?
Yeah.
I thought it was the officer, the police officer. I'm like, that nigga still breathing.
I thought you was reverting back, man. I thought he was reverting back. That's why I jumped in.
Oh my gosh,
Kyle, where you been, bro? You called it. You said they gonna put up these bullshit ass fights, and that's exactly what they doing, Kyle. Your thoughts?
You know, it's entertainment. You know, this ain't nothing that Fred ain't warned us about. This ain't nothing I ain't warned y'all about. We knew this was gonna happen.
Let me ask you a direct question, Kyle. I know you're an Earl fan, right? But let's just think about this. Let's cook on this for a second, man. You know damn well Spence versus Ugas is not a pay-per-view worthy fight. Even if Earl's name is in it, it's not something nobody asked for. We don't want to see it in my Chris Rock voice. What are your thoughts, man?
Hey Charles, you skating a thin line now. All right. Yeah. Now, I can't just, listen, man. It's a good fight. It's a really good fight.
Okay. Let me ask you this, Kyle. Okay. In the name of I'm not gonna quote one of your things, but listen, you know damn well Ugas can't sell a fucking. He couldn't sell his own ass, man, on the street if he was wearing tiger shorts and high heel shoes on Hollywood Boulevard, man. He can't sell shit, bro. Period. People go to sleep when he's on the marquee. They like Ugas. Nobody gonna watch that shit, bro. Seriously.
Listen, he's on the right side of the street. He beat Manny. Listen, he on the right side of the street. He beat Manny Pacquiao. That's what they're gonna tell you. So just take it and run with it. All right, listen, man. But there will be no Errol Spence slander, though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay? No. I like Spence. Spence is my dog. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying. My only gripe against Earl is he's not. Make the Bud fight, man. Fight somebody we know we have a question mark of whether or not you can whoop him or not. He's fighting niggas that we know he can whoop. That's all I'm saying, and I don't see why we should pay money for that.
Well, I feel you halfway. I just wish we didn't have to not have nobody that spoke English. Fred, do it, Fred.
Mm-hmm.
Como se dice, Ugas is gonna sell uno tres ticotos.
Baseball has been very, very good to me.
Hey, baseball, yeah. Once Earl Kyoto me, I go play baseball. Or maybe football. Football, yeah.
Hey, Fred, look.
And then maybe I go to doctor to get my eyebrows done. Get my eyebrows done. I need to regrow my brows.
He said it was gonna be a good fight.
Shaved off, or did he have a lady sit there for 6 hours and pluck them out one by one? What the fuck did that nigga do to his eyebrows?
Right.
What did he do? Did he go too close to the stove and it got singed? I mean, what the fuck did he do to his eyebrow?
I don't know. He got some. He did an interview on it. I didn't watch it, but Ugas gonna sell 24 tickets, dog, guaranteed. What's the over under? What's the over under on Ugas tickets? How many? Because you can't fly from Cuba to Texas, right? I mean, you can swim, but you can't fly. That was a joke. None of y'all laughed. I thought that shit was funny.
Okay, but look, when Heyman pay him after this fight, he gonna reach in his pocket.
That's
how many tickets that nigga gonna sell. He gonna reach in his pocket.
Uno, dos. Hey, they gonna be like, hey, Ugas, that's how many tickets you sold. Uno, dos, tres.
You ain't worth shit, Fred.
Oh my god. Yo, amo 13 ticotos. You know those. Oh man, you can't make this shit up, dog. Oh,
that's why. Hey, Fred, that might be the funniest thing you do on this show, dude.
Hey, someone should ask him. Hey, Ugas, how many tickets you gonna sell for this fight?
He ain't gonna sell shit, man. He ain't gonna sell nothing. And Earl is gonna carry the fight.
Hey, fuck it. I'm gonna tell this story. I gonna lie to y'all. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Sorry, Sam. I'm gonna tell this story. Fuck it. Who gives a fuck? All right. So, anyways, Ugas is fighting Sean Porter, right? And all of a sudden they panicking now. They panicking because they don't have enough people to fill up the TV side. They panicking.
Oh shit.
They're like, oh shit, what we gonna do? They're like, Fred, you want these tickets? I'm like, hell I don't want these tickets. I don't want these tickets. I ain't calling nobody to come to this shit. This shit is terrible. What the fuck you mean? They didn't have enough people for the TV side, because if you have the TV side, you can trick the people. You know what I mean? Yeah, but you couldn't trick them that night.
Too fucking cold.
5 fans between the two of them.
Yeah. Facts. That shit.
So what did they do? What did they end up doing?
They told everybody to come to the TV side. They told everybody. Everybody filled in. They still have. Go back and watch it. You'll see.
That's embarrassing, man.
Yeah. So Uga's gonna sell about 28 tickets. 28.
Maybe.
Hey, what number does O'Reilly Chapman wear? That played for the Yankees, the relief pitcher.
Don't know, man.
Whatever number he is, that's how many tickets they're gonna sell.
I'd probably be below 15.
Yeah, man, that shit terrible.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not healthy for boxing to keep putting up a guy who doesn't sell. It just doesn't do anything for morale. It doesn't do anything to bring boxing back. It doesn't, man. All it does is cripple boxing even more.
PBC don't have a promoter. That motherfucker's a mute. Oh, he's 54. Yeah. No disrespect. I don't know the man. I've probably had 10 conversations. Not even 10. I probably had 5 conversations with Tom Brown, and the over under on words is probably 10. That motherfucker don't talk. Like I'm making funny because of the show. I don't want to be disrespectful because he's never been disrespectful to me. But he don't talk, man. It's like you gotta man, he don't talk. He's one of the worst communicators in boxing. He's not great at it.
But
he's a matchmaker.
Personality.
Yeah.
It's not his personality, Fred. To me, it's his style. His style is just boring. It's nothing fancy about him. It's nothing athletic, incredibly athletic about him. He doesn't have any kind of pizzazz or anything. He's just boring as fuck to watch.
Yeah,
he really is, and I do not enjoy watching him as a fighter. I just don't.
Hey, I ain't gonna even lie to you. I had some Manny Pacquiao tickets, right? And they had lost their value because Earl Spence pulled out the fight. I was like, fuck it.
They're worthless.
Yeah, I was like, ain't nobody going. Fuck it.
Anything they
I
did,
was like,
Fred,
fuck it.
It was a few it was a few Filipinos, right?
I just burnt them tickets. Now, someone called me because, I have the channel and I told people. So people was hitting me up. And I was like, man, fuck it. I'm burning these tickets. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. I'll take the hit.
Yeah, they're worthless.
So, anyways.
How many did you have before you dropped out?
I had 4, 3, 2. One of them I had between 2 and 4. I don't know exactly, but them motherfuckers were terrible.
Well,
and that's
Fred,
about having to play with people's money like that, man. That's why I'm really pissed off.
Yeah.
You see how they play with our money?
Oh, they've been playing with our money since 1966. Yeah, I mean,
well,
yeah, what? Yeah, Ugas.
Well,
Ugas, congratulations, Ugas. Here's your bonus.
Okay. Fred,
how much you didn't pay Ugas, man?
Probably $2 million.
When's the Earl Spence fight? This weekend?
No, April.
Who
fights this weekend?
What are your predictions, man? Is there any fights coming up this weekend?
I don't know.
What's this weekend? What's the date?
The 7th is today. The 5th, the 12th. Man, who cares?
L-Dub, where you at?
Ain't nobody.
You have Tony Harrison on, man.
I don't know. I need him to come talk some shit. I need him to spice things up. Oh man, yeah. I'll call him.
We were talking the other day about faking.
The 19th, though, we're gonna have a good card on the 19th, though.
Really didn't fake the injury. That was more comedy, right? You know what I mean? What do you think?
Well, when I saw him, he had a boot on, and no, he did, and that was in Vegas. So I mean, I wouldn't.
Really?
Yeah. So I thought he was injured because how the fuck he got a real boot on? The motherfucker was walking around with a boot.
He was fucking with Mel, man. That's all.
Yeah, because he was at his fight. Tony. He was at his fight for sure. Hey, but yeah.
I don't blame Tony for that, man. I like Tony. You need to bring him back on, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, on that note, Fred,
I'm going.
Get out of here. Shout out to the show.
Damn, this show went fast.
Out to the shop.
Wow, it's 9:22.
I'm out, niggas.
Peace. Peace.
All right, dog.
Hey, that motherfucker. Ugas, con necesito. Con necesito.
Hey, Fred.
Uno tegelotos, pelotos. Tegelotos. How you say tickets in Spanish? I see the shit on the tickets. It's called tiquelotos. Poletes. Poletes, right? Poletes. I think poletes is tickets, right? Anyways. Yeah. He's like, do you want mayo in your? You want mayo on your poletos? Poletos? Oh yeah, poletes. Because I remember when I was an explorer and I used to work the trains when I was a junior cop. It's poletos. Tickets, poletes. Yeah, that's what it's called. Tickets. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, you grew up in LA, don't know no Spanish.
Lincoln does. That's most important. He's in an emerging class, so he's learning. I'm
about to start some shit with you, Fred.
Okay.
You see, I this was inspired by Snoop Dogg.
What you got a Duke? You got a Duke sweater on. When's ACC?
Got our ass beat this weekend, man.
Boletos. Thank you. It's with a B. Thank you. When does the ACC tournament start?
Shit, soon.
Yeah, because that was their last home. I like the ACC semifinals and finals. They're always good. Yeah. So I always make a point to watch that championship game.
Shit, we gotta fucking win the tournament, man.
Hey, I'm excited about that. I'm excited about Bob's March 19th card.
That's what I was saying.
Keyshawn Davis, Bruce Carrington, the young kid out of New York, and Shoo. Hey, have you heard that song Shoo Shoo? It's dope. Anyways, it's by damn, what's his name? Fuck. Jadena. Yeah, it's a dope song. Anyways, so we were talking about the fighters.
Classy man, dude.
Yeah, him. Yeah. The fighters begging. Fighters just begging Canelo. Please. Fighters begging Kamboses. Please, master. Please, master. It's kind of like, you know who they are? Gator from Jungle Fever. Have you seen that? You don't know what I'm talking about. Dance for me, Gator. Dance for me, Gator. When the mom tell him to dance, and he pretends he don't know where she keeps the money.
That was Jungle Fever. I thought that was
nah, that's Holly.
That was Crooklyn.
Nah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. And
talking about Samuel Jackson, right, when he was dancing and shit.
No, anyways, and don't worry about it. Anyways, just let me tell the story. So basically, Gator is every black fighter. Dance for me, Gator. Dance for me, Gator. And then at the end of the movie, his drug habit is so bad, he just shoves his mom to the side and takes the jar. We got to have movie nights again, dog. Okay.
Nigga, that can't be Jungle Fever, dog. That's talking about Samuel Jackson, right?
Don't worry about it. It's cool.
Hold on, blood.
Cool. Let me help you, because it's like me in life. I didn't see life. I went to the movies to see life, but I didn't see it. So, anyways, so that's what we were talking about. They begging Canelo. I think Devin Haney needs to go in a different direction. He has enough money. He has enough star power where he can go to the Thomas and Mack Center. The Thomas and Mack Center only costs $10,000. We already talked about it, right? 100,000 or 10,000. One of them. It's one of them, and whatever it is. It's
you right. You right. That was okay.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Nigga said
no. I got the movies mixed up though.
No, it happens. You know. But I think that Devin better start creating a way out. If not, we're gonna be like the next title of our film is Will Devin Get His Groove Back? It was a play on the movies, but anyways, I thought it was another. See, my cleverness is like above him, so it's like Kyle doesn't get it a lot of the time, you know what I mean? So we just let it be. Anyways, in the meantime, between time.
He got me fucked up.
I actually think you know more lines in movies than me. For sure.
Yeah, man, you're a piece of shit, Fred.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's where we're at, man.
Favorite Spike Lee joint?
Favorite Spike Lee joint?
Malcolm X.
I was like,
Hey, excluding Malcolm X, my friend.
Nah, Malcolm X. That's the only one I know. Like, I mean, School Days is the one that I know. You know, like, because I was so young, and so I know that movie because I had some older cousins. But let's see.
You got some joints now.
Yeah. You got to read them off to me.
I'm about to read some to you.
Yeah, Malcolm X. Malcolm X. Lincoln and I about to start. We just finished the book today, actually, the autobiography of Malcolm X. He was like, "Can we read it again?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're gonna read it when Do the Right Thing was great. We're gonna read it again when Kennedy gets about 6 or 7. We'll read it. Mo Better Blues was awesome with Denzel, right?
Hell of fucking movies. That nigga did The King of Comedy. I didn't know that shit.
Spike Lee produced that?
That's what they said
you know what,
on
Spike
Google.
Lee? You know what else he did? Mike Tyson's one-man show. That was great. I enjoyed that. I remember, I went to go see it. Dre and I went to go see it. We actually saw it with Sam by accident. Sam took his mom, and they were sitting in front of us. And so we went to go see it. And Mike Tyson said, he said, I was on that, ooh-wee. And I hit Mitch Green. That motherfucker said, whoo. He said, I hit that motherfucker to the moon. That motherfucker came right back down. And he said he knocked it. He hit him so hard. You know what I mean? Oh, Mike Tyson was, man, if I could tell you. She's got
to have it.
She's got to have it, yeah. That was
Mo Better Blues, School Days, He Got Game.
Oh, He Got Game.
Do the Right Thing, Crooklyn.
Yeah. He was hot in the 80s and the 90s. Inside Man with Denzel?
Yep. That's what they're saying.
Okay. I mean, he got so many. He got
joints.
But He Got Game was one of my favorites. Yeah. He Got Game. I like Denzel. I didn't know him and Denzel did so many movies together. Wow. Denzel was a loyal guy because he's a $30 million man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they did. What they do? Mo Better Blues, Malcolm X, He Got Game.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I didn't know him and damn, I respect that. Because you know what's cool about that is Denzel went from Spike Lee to Training Day director. What's his name? That's impressive. Denzel don't get enough respect for that. And we talking about all these fighters. Denzel, man, listen. That's a great analogy. That's a great way to end this show, man. Denzel Washington went from Spike Lee to who's the director?
Antoine
Fuqua. And that is respectful by him. He could have did any movie in the world. Denzel Washington right now can still do any movie in the world and get $20 million. And he chose to keep everybody. Oh man, Dre's finest, man. We appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you coming through, Mike. Appreciate it. That is impressive, man. And we got all these black fighters. All they got to do is team up and work together. And Canelo will be begging, I need you. Payday. I need payday. Payday. That's what Canelo's gonna say. He said he's gonna say, we need payday. Yeah, what's up?
Think about who Denzel Washington is responsible for, bro. As it pertains to TV and film.
This phone call? 240. What's up?
Man, what's up, Fred?
Hey, what you got? The last call of the night. What's up?
I just want to hear from you, man, because I ain't talked to you since my man fought, man.
Yeah, I know. Did you go to the fight?
Yeah. I went, man. It was nice, man. But You know, I told you, like I told you before, man. I told you were gonna get robbed, man, and they try to swindle him up that belt, man.
Combing my hair.
Which they done. You know, but his little brother ready to pick up the pieces, though. What you think about his little brother? That's what I wanted to ask you.
Love him.
I ain't
Love
get a
him.
chance.
That motherfucker got 2 batteries in his back.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker.
I'm saying, I like him, but he just need to, you know what I mean? He need to slow down and, you know what I mean?
Be more tactful.
And yeah, that's about right.
He only got 15 pro fights now, you know?
Yeah, all knockouts.
Yeah. So,
but I would like to see him in Regis fight though.
Yeah, I like that. He's ready. He's ready for something like that.
Yeah. But you know, it's all how Al Heyman gonna move him, man. You know, Al Heyman, they got a curse on the Russell family, man. You know that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to move him though because he's cheap and he's exciting. You gotta use him. I mean, I shouldn't say cheap. He's affordable and he's exciting. Fans want to see knockouts. He gonna give it to you.
Mm-hmm. And Canelo robbed him blind. Robbing him blind. Floyd jealous, man. You don't see Floyd jealous as a motherfucker over Canelo right now.
Yeah, he is. Because his guarantees are higher. Canelo out here making more money than Floyd, man.
Yeah, yes he is.
I'm talking about base salary.
That's why Floyd John, like every time he get on, he got something to say about Canelo. He bashed the man. Yeah, can't bash him, man.
That motherfucker fought 4 times.
It's his time.
It's his time, right?
Yeah, it's his time. You know, that's just what it is. Kyle, what's up, man? How you doing, Kyle, man?
What's going on? What's going on?
That'll be me hating on somebody else, like hating on Kyle. That's corny, dog.
Yeah,
that's corny. Or hating on somebody else, like champ size or something. That shit corny.
Yeah, but I'm saying I wouldn't expect a man of his magnitude to be doing shit like that anyway, because he got it. Why would you worry about the next man? You know, but that's what people do, man. You know, that's life. You know what I mean? That's life. But that's all I wanted to say, Fred. I wanted to come on and see what you had to say about little bro, man.
Yeah, he great. He gonna have a hell of a career because he's like in a division where he can literally dominate.
Yeah, he definitely can. And yeah, another thing, Fred. Last thing I want to ask you, man, what you think about Devin Haney, man? You think he's gonna move up to 140, or you think he's gonna stay where he at?
He gonna squeeze down to 35 because he got the belt. He know once he go to 140, them paydays gonna change.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
But do you think they're gonna make that fight him and Kamboses?
No. He needs to go get his own fight.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, they gonna do him like they doing Gary Russell right now, man. To be honest with you, they gonna do Devin the same way, man. Yeah. They ain't gonna give him no big fights. He ain't gonna get the big fights he want.
He can get the big fights if he go do his own thing. It's gonna make sense next year. It's gonna be make sense next year. When everybody say, Fred, you were right. Everybody think I'm hating and too aggressive right now. But when you got to face the music, when they say, who you fighting in June? Rafael Saez. Who the fuck is Rafael Saez? Oh, he won the NAAA belt in Mexico.
That's crazy. But Fred, everything, one thing I can't say, everything that you said come to fruition.
It has to.
Man.
It has to.
You know, man.
You know what I mean?
Everything that you said come to fruition every time, man. And what you do, you sit back and just laugh.
Yeah. I told PBC, I was hating on Al. Now PBC don't have a Fox deal. I told you the deal was over. Oh, you just a hater. You always tearing a black man down. How am I tearing you a black man? So if I'm tearing a black man down, Al Heyman done tore down 200 black fighters.
Millions of black fighters, man.
All I do is tell the truth. And all you got to do is go buy one share. Go buy one share and you'll be able to you'll read the quarterly reports and you'll know what the fuck is going on. Like, it ain't that hard to do, y'all.
And guess what, Fred? I've been looking into that shit. Ever since you said something about them shares, I've been looking into McDonald's, man.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Apple.
Yeah, Apple's a little more expensive than McDonald's, but yeah. In a time like this, McDonald's is a good stock. It's a safe stock because it's gonna go back up Because guess what's about? Because you know what's gonna be. You know what's gonna hurt. With the gas prices, Starbucks, McDonald's, all the drive-through places, because people aren't gonna be driving. So it's gonna be like COVID, where you got. Yeah.
So what you think about Amazon?
What I think about who?
Amazon.
Yeah, they're expensive than motherfucker. But they're about to split though, right? Or have they split yet?
Yeah, I thought they was about to.
Yeah, they're about to split. Yeah. So when they split, you'll be able to get in. They ain't gonna do nothing but get bigger.
That's all.
Yeah.
And
I'm
gonna go and let you
right.
go, man.
Appreciate
I ain't gonna
you.
hold you up, man. Kyle, you take it easy, home.
Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you.
All right, Kyle.
DMV.
All right, dog. We'll holler tomorrow.
Peace. Yeah, Kyle. Holler tomorrow. Holler tomorrow, man. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. This was a fun, lively show. And
I like to make that my job.
Yeah, your dudes be knocked out.
I told you, Fred. You see how close I was to that nigga face,
How does
dog?
he keep a job? Dre's finest had a $2 holler, man. Fred, it's been a while, black man. I'm a black man. I'm not a black man tonight. I'm a coon. I'm a coon. Devin Haney fans and Charlo fans and who else called me? Andrade got his 3 fans. Who? They all calling me coons, man. They all calling me coons, man. But next year I'm gonna be right. It's funny, man. It's so funny. I told everybody the Fox deal is done. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. And then when it goes to pay-per-view, oh, Al is smart. He putting the fights on pay-per-view. And next thing you know, I do an interview with Samson. Oh, the Fox deal is done. It's over. Oh man.
Damn, like that there, huh?
Devin gonna be like Hagler, needs 54 fights to get them jokers in the ring, and don't be fooled by the war in Ukraine. Don't be fooled. Nah, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled, man. It's all a game. It's definitely all a game, man. And guess what? Fred got a Tesla because I knew this day was coming. That's why, man. People like, why you selling your Bentley? Because I know this day is coming. Shit, shit. I did that shit in a heartbeat. But anyways, man, Fox is no longer in the game of free fights. I mean, they'll do special events. Like, who wouldn't turn down free money? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying they completely out, but Al should have went to HBO before HBO was going out of business, or now, or when Al fucked up that Fox deal. Al fucked up
doing that bullshit.
Deal. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth why it happened. The truth of the matter is, Fox wanted a season. Fox wanted tournaments. Fox wanted like a season from boxing. And from what I heard, and that's the way Al kind of sold it to him too. And it didn't work out that way. And
he could have done that. He had a chance to do that too. 154 would have been a great tournament.
122, 154, 126. You got they old, but you still could have did 126. And then you could have kept your money divisions. You know, you could have kept 147 a la carte. You could have kept the heavyweight division a la carte. You could have, at the time 160 if you could draw in Canelo. That was an exciting division. But yeah, so they wanted to make it a season, and Al was just ciphering money, and in the beginning he used it to pay the fighters, and it didn't work out that way. So, but anyways, Mex is the last.
Fred, oh shit, okay.
Yo,
you ready, Mex?
Yeah, I'm ready. Can you hear me?
I got a Royale coming. What's up?
MMA Monday.
Hey, why don't you just get Canelo on your show, Fred? Hey, he speak English, man. He can't pretend no more.
Oh, I've never reached out to him.
Why not?
No, I'm saying I've never reached out to him. Like I've never even desired to interview Canelo. How weird is that? I'm being on, not for the hatefulness, but I've never even thought like, oh man, I've never thought about interviewing Canelo. Never, like, no.
Gotta be in the works.
Who? No, I don't have nothing in the works for him. I don't even know how to contact him, to be honest with you. Everybody at Golden Boy hates me. I can't call Golden Boy.
I'll still give you his number. You good?
If you give me his number, I'll. Does he live in America? Oh, I can get his number.
I don't think so.
Oh, I can get his number. I can get his number. I ran for public office. I can get his number. I get the whole universe of the world. Yeah. I don't want to interview his ass.
Oh.
No, I mean I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, is it because he's ginger?
Who?
Is it because he's a ginger?
No, I like him. I like Canelo, man, because he's in control. He's not relinquishing power at all. I like that. I respect that. You know, I'm a capitalist. Like I believe in free enterprise. I don't believe in. I believe if you're not good enough, you got to figure it out. I don't think I've ever said, "Oh, don't go watch that channel. He a hater." He's different. He got a different perspective than me. Go enjoy it. So
I don't like that motherfucker. Fuck him.
Yeah. I mean, he's a drug cheat is a drug cheat. But boxing doesn't care. Boxing don't care. Thank you. He lives in San Diego, so I can get his number. I can find it. You know, so anyways.
Now, do you think that picture with Devin Haney was like a subliminal shot at Ryan Garcia?
Yep.
Right. That's what I was thinking. It's pretty convenient.
That's all it was for both of them. That's all it was for both of them, bro.
That's all it was for what? Say it again, Max. I got to take that. Same time.
It was a shot at Ryan Garcia to take that picture together with Haney.
Nah, I wouldn't go that far. I don't think Canelo was even thinking that far ahead.
I don't see. It seems that Ryan's got under the skin a little bit. I mean, he seems to mention him in a couple of interviews and things about him not being who he is, but I don't know. What's up with the fights? What fights are this weekend, man? I'm gonna miss them all.
I don't know. I'm not watching boxing this weekend. I'm watching basketball this weekend. It's the tournament of the champions.
Oh, the basketball at college?
Yeah, the conference tournament. Yeah.
It's March, baby.
Hey, North Carolina all day. I don't care what happens.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Well, don't tell me you do. Don't tell me you do.
Where you been at, man? Where you been at?
Oh, I didn't even see that. You had the little boxing section thing was in the middle of it. Oh, man.
Where you been at, man?
Hold on, man. Let me show you the bottom of my foot real quick. No,
you would like a foot fungus.
I knew there was something about you, Kyle, that I just fucking hated, and now I realize.
You know something? You know something, Mix? You know something, Mix? You know something? And the words of the great philosopher DB, Fredro, play the song, Fred.
I'll leave on that note. I'm gonna be in the boxing section though. I'm gonna go get right. I'll holler at y'all though, man.
I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Dre's finest, Freddie, Ryan. Who else in here? The Joy of Boxing, Tino the Great, Big Chop, Micah, Sean, Dre's finest. I truly appreciate you. Dana Jones, man. Appreciate you and your family, man. Papa, they call you Papa. They call you Papa. What they call you? Hey, man. Who else? Man, Seven Deuce. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, Miss Shawnee. Thank you. Come on. KJ, man. 619. I totally appreciate you.
Y'all check out DJ, man, on MMA Mondays, man.
Oh, yeah. DJ doing it? Okay. That's dope. Turn this shit up.
Hey, Fred, you know that second video? Like, one of them videos?
Yeah.
He just got back from lunch, bro. He took an hour break.
That motherfucker don't be playing,
the one
man.
with his eyes just like that, cuz. He just got back from break, dog.
You can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat
You know, you don't want somebody to get fired, but I mean, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on, guys.
He got you, man. He ain't got to worry about a damn thing. He got you.
You said what?
He got you.
Nah. Hell no. I'm waiting on the standby to get out on him so he can get fired for sleeping. So I get that overtime.
It's my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the
greatest, yeah. Bobbing and weaving and changing up like a season indigenous.
Man, where people Hernandez been at, man?
I don't know.
Fred, your show is like a church, Fred.
Why is that? Why is that?
You know how like you got some members that never go nowhere, but then you got some members that leave. You got some new members and shit.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's man. Yeah, man, it's a great day, man. Great day. Had a good day. Last time, y'all. Let's get out of here. Go get my pistachios and my orange juice, and we done.
Remember, MMA Mondays, man. Go holler at us.
There's People Hernandez. Hey. Hey.
Peoples Hernandez.
Well, we'll see you tomorrow, peoples, man. Love y'all, man. Peace.